BeamNG's Hirochi Sunburst has been forgotten for too long, but this brand new mod brings 18 configs to the Sunburst, and they're highly tuned monsters. This is the S-Tune Sunburst Tuner Pack by Bentonchiez. It's free on the BeamNG forums. Not only does the mod bring 18 new configs, but it also brings 9 new engines, ranging from tiny little 2-cylinder rotary engines right up to massive V8s. Bentonchiez has designed a config for me, the Simulator Adventures config, and the BeamBot config, and we're going to check out mine first, but let's check out one really cool feature. My config has a 2-litre turbocharged engine, and most of the configs are sequential, so the turbo is not active at the moment, and that's because you have to activate it by pressing the ESC mode button down here on the right, or you can also press Control and Q. When you activate it, oh yeah, pretty good, about 400 horsepower, and believe it or not, this is one of the least powerful variants in the mod. Now we also have a different mode which goes crazy, listen to that noise, and then even more powerful, oh my goodness, the ESC mode basically does everything. So the first mode is called Stealth, it's built for cruising and it's super quiet. The second mode is Sport, it activates the turbo and is pretty easy to drive. The third mode is Snarl. It gets maximum power and a crazy exhaust note. And finally, there's Scream mode. This has an even louder exhaust, but deactivates the turbo. It's pretty much all about the noise. My config is loosely based on a Saab 9.5. It has the 2-litre engine and a turbocharger, but this has a hybrid turbocharger which gives it up to 400 horsepower, way more than a Saab, and the hybrid turbo is interesting because it combines components from both the small and larger turbos, giving you instant acceleration and no turbo lag. So, whoa! Brake, 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 brake. Oh my goodness. You can see there's pretty much no turbo lag in any gear. It's crazy, just pretty solid acceleration. And this isn't a race car, this one's actually built to more like cruise, so let's move to one that has a bit more racing pedigree. Oh! These are built by the fictional company S-Tune, and this one's called the Evolution. It was the very first S-Tune Hirochi Sunburst. It has a straight free engine from the Hirochi Orata. Now you're probably thinking that's not going to be very powerful, but this thing has up to 770 horsepower. Let's activate the Snarl mode and floor it. Whoa! Yep, it's pretty fast. Oh my goodness. And look at the rear tail lights. So some of the lights have actually been modified in this, given tints, and I really like the look of those black tail lights. And this feels very like a Mitsubishi Evo. I mean, it is called the Evolution, and oh wow! 770 horsepower is quite a lot for this car. Now we are taking the circuit in reverse, and how does it handle? Oh yeah. Whoa, much better. Wow, the tyres are grippy and you can drift it too. And I really like the way the back looks with the subtle design, and the color scheme is really nice, that red, white and black. So let's check out BeamBot's config, and this has a silky smooth 3.3 litre V6. Now listen to it in Scream mode. Whoa! That is super loud. Now that mode is actually used for, I guess, driving through tunnels and making lots of exhaust noise. But what's it like to drive? Well, whoa! The sequential gearbox is kind of hard to get used to, but I believe we have got 4-wheel drive in these configs, and that does help with traction. Now, oh, wow! Okay, this thing's built for drifting, clearly. Right, now let's floor it on the motorway. And yeah, whoa, it's just wheel spin in pretty much every gear. 1,300 horsepower, I believe, and we're already doing like 200. What the? 220? Oh, yeah, sorry about that, BeamBot. What is this? I've just wrecked BeamBot's car, but that is one of the biggest crashes I've ever seen. Look at the engine. Now, the 18 configs that got added can just be found in the Sunburst's vehicle menu, and we're going to check out this, the totally stock. But as you can see, 1,470 horsepower, that's not stock. This gets its power from a V4 engine, and that's from a motorbike. You can see it's quite small in the engine bay. What does it sound like in Scream mode? Yep, that is like a superbike. I'm not going to give it too much throttle, but we can rev up to 14,000 RPM, and oh my goodness. This car really blows me away. Every config you get into feels different, and it's just crazy. Wow. If you looked up the definition of sleeper in the dictionary, this would probably be it. Here we go. Whoa. Second gear wheel spin. Third gear wheel spin. Ooh. Okay, we need to be very careful because you're going to lose control. Wow, the wheels are spinning at like 200 and we're doing maybe 60. Oh my goodness, I don't know how good an idea it is to put a superbike engine in a car, but it does make it very quick. Ooh, almost too quick for the brakes to react. Whoa, top speed test. I can turn the wheel and we're not going anywhere because of the wheel spin. Look at this. What speed are we doing? 190? Oh, that's loud. That's over 200. The wheels come off. The wheel came off. That's how fast we were going. What? This is a racing config called the Fat Burst. Why is it called that? Well, look at the ultra-wide body kit. Look at these louvers on the back. They're kind of cool. Looks like an air conditioning vent. This thing does look pretty goofy, but, you know, I quite like it. And with 1,800 horsepower and a flat-six engine, it's pretty cool. Ready? Whoa, my steering wheel is shaking. The car is shaking. We're getting an over-rev risk already. Wow, I've got a stripped-out interior. There is the sequential gearbox. But how does it corner? Here we go. Brakes. Good brakes. Whoa. Yep, feels like it's on rails. And what's crazy is when you power out of a corner, any corner, you get up to far too fast speeds until you get to the next corner, then you've got to slam on the brakes or just go off the track like me. Here we go. Second gear. A little bit of turbo lag, but not that much. Okay, this is the bit where we can get some real speed going. Here we go. Whoa, bouncing around. Okay, back on the track. Back on the track. Keep going. Keep it going. Recover. Valve train damage, what? 200? Drifting around that corner. I've never seen a car do that. Okay, we're still going. What happened to the wheels? Oh, yeah. I mean, can it even get round to the corkscrew corner on this track? I'm not entirely sure, because if we put any power down at all, we're just gonna, yeah, okay. Can't quite slow down enough. It's just too tempting to put your foot down. Ooh, look at the drifts. It doesn't really matter what your favorite type of engine is. This mod is going to have it. And these have V8 engines based on the BMW E92 M3's engine. It's a 4-litre V8, really, really powerful. And let's drive this one on the right, which is based on the initial D car. I quite like the way it sounds when it's in the stealth mode, all muted. But then when you put it into sport, and then snarl, and then scream. Oh, wow. That is incredibly loud. So the steering feels very heavy, and inside it's even louder. But here we go. Flooring it. Ooh, let's drive into the city. Here we go. I mean, we're already doing over 100. Wow. And you can pretty much drift at any speed, but I just about made it round there. Okay, up the hill. Go. Yes, lots of torque. And you can obviously get at some crazy speeds in the city and do some crazy jumps. Oh, straight into an internet box. But if you keep the speed low and then floor it, you can get some pretty interesting drifts going. Whoa. And this isn't even, one of the drift variants. For that, you'll want this, the Power Slide Monster. And look at this livery. I love the flames. Okay, is it good at power sliding? Let's find out. Whoa, it feels like it is. Okay, here we go. Drift around here, handbrake, and... wow, hit the curb, but... Yes, that feels incredible. Okay, round here. Wow, it's making me into an almost good drifter. Just slight drift tap there. Yeah, that's what it's called. Not a crash, a drift tap. Oh, no! Okay, that was a crash. Yep, that really was a crash. So can we drift around this ramp on the highway? Well, we're in 5th gear. Still drifting. Still drifting. Wow, that was a long drift. The mod also includes an undercover police car and an infamous street racer config in this beautiful white livery. I believe it's called the White Lightning. So, let's start a police chase. I'm going to be in the undercover cop car. Okay, then siren on. It's pretty quiet compared to the engine noise, but I can barely hear it. Okay, where is he going? He's going up here to the left. Right. Catch up before he crashes into someone, which I know he's going to do. Yeah, looks like he's about to crash into someone. Oh, dear. Well, that's why he's an infamous street racer. Okay, we did too. What is he doing? He's just crashing into everyone. Another blue ETK. What are you doing? Okay, well, traffic's off because you know what BeamNG AI is like. And yeah, it's pretty quick. But look at the, look how wobbly the tachometer is. Look at that. Old, like, rev counters used to be like that in real life. But this car is so powerful, the rev counter doesn't know. Look at it. It doesn't know what to do. We can keep up, but... what are we going to do to take him out? Let's give him a pit maneuver. I've gone past him. Oh, no, he's getting away. Slow down. Oh, wow. We bounced like 10 feet in the air, but that's a lot of rolls. Oh, that's a lot of rolls. Why are we wow. That was a lot of rolls, and he's got away. The Mirage config has an awesome sounding 2-cylinder rotary engine. Listen to this. There are also some rally cars, and these are just a couple of them. On the left, we've got a diesel rally car, and on the right, we've got a light off-roader. I think, wow, look at those yellow shocks. I want to check out the diesel off-roader because this thing looks really cool. Pretty slow to rev up, but we have gone S1 gearbox mode. Wow, slow to rev up, but you know what? Really quick. Oh my goodness, it doesn't feel like the engine's revving at all, but we are just pressing on, and all that torque is definitely helping us to get grip and traction. Whoa, and you can drift it, yes. Okay, how did she handle the bumps? Oh, nearly hit the... Yep, induction system damage, but that was pretty good. Here we go, big jump. Oh, something's hanging off, but we're okay. No, we're not. This is the Boost Energy config, and it has 2,300 horsepower from its V4 motorbike engine. It can do a quarter mile in 7 seconds. So, we're at the drag strip. Let's put that to the test. Now, we need a worthy competitor to go against, and we're going against the 200BX drag config. So, which is going to be faster at a drag race? This can do it in 7 seconds, and it doesn't even have nitrous. That's crazy. Here we go, revving it up, and off we go. Whoa! Doing a wheelie. Yep, don't get out of my lane. Oh, second gear. Rising through it. Third gear. That is so loud. Oh, 8 seconds. So we nearly got to 7. They're nowhere to be seen. Okay, still going. 250 miles per hour. 260. Oh! Okay, we're flying pretty far. Are we going to hit the road? I think we are. Oh, yep. We've landed on the road. That is how far this thing flies. At the end of the drag race. Wow. Disqualified for jumping the start? What? So he did it in 9.6, I did it in 8. This thing's quick. Can we get to 200 on the road? Because that drag strip is actually really grippy compared to normal tarmac. So that's like half throttle, and we're still accelerating faster than any hypercar. Right, here we go. We've gone off the scale. I don't know how fast we're going. 220 apparently. Oh, it like rears up. I can't turn. Oh, the steering does go a little bit wonky. And then to the Whiplash config, which is what I think I've got after driving this mod. It's really, really cool mod. And whoa, super powerful configs. And I love there's 18 to check out with so many different engines. The S-Tune Sunburst Tuner Pack is available for free on the BeamNG forums. Thanks to Bentonchiez for making this. It is epic, and I really recommend you go and check it out. If you'd like to see another epic BeamNG mod, which completely transforms one of the vanilla cars, check out this 1,300 horsepower race car mod by Filman86. It's on screen right now, and I recommend that video. Thanks so much for watching. That's all from me, and I'll see you soon for some more simulator adventures.